Good morning, dear students. Welcome back. Dear students, I hope you all have the syllabus for second semester. There are only 2 chapters for your second semester, namely the urbanization and Asia, the largest continent. Dear students, this time there would be many questions coming from your textbook. So, you have to read your textbook for the preparation for your second semester. Okay, don't forget to read your textbook. Read both the chapters thoroughly and learn the maps which are already given in the 6th chapter, Asia, the largest continent. Maps of Asia, there are physical maps and there are physical maps of Asia and even physical map of India, in which there are various rivers, mountains, plains, plateaus are located. So, learn all the important physical features of Asia and India in those maps. And you have to read even the question answers from your lesson. So, let us begin our class. So, dear students, today we are going to study the physical features of Asia. As we know that Asia is the largest continent of all the continents. Asia has various features, has different landforms like high mountains, vast plateaus, extensive plains and fertile river valleys. All these different kinds of landforms are divided into 5 physical divisions. They are as follows: the northern lowlands, the central highlands, the southern plateaus, the great river basins and island groups. So, these are the various physical features of Asia. Now, let us begin with the first one, the northern lowlands. Dear students, when we study the northern lowlands, so these northern lowlands begins from the Mount Ural or Ural Mountains in the west, and it stretches up to the Bering Sea in the east. Here is the Bering Sea, you can look at in this map, Ural Mountains and the Bering Sea. So, the northern lowlands extends from Ural Mountains in the west and Bering Sea in the east. And when we look at these northern lowlands, these lowlands are wider in the west. Look at here, all these are the wider portion, wider in the west and narrower in the east. Okay, there are 2 plains in these northern lowlands. There are 2 important plains. They are Siberian plain and the Turan plain. Which are the 2 plains of the northern lowlands? They are the Siberian plain and the Turan plain. Okay. The Siberian plain is the largest continuous plain in the world, and the Siberian plain is mainly formed by the silt deposited by 3 rivers, river of Yenis and Lena and their tributaries, which are the 3 rivers which form the Siberian plain. The 3 rivers which form the Siberian plains are the river Ob, the river Yenisei and the Lena and their tributaries. And all the lower course of these 3 rivers remain frozen in the winter months. These places are extreme cold in winter. As a result, the mouths of the river are completely frozen in winter months. The other plain is Turan Plain. Turan Plain is situated around Aral Sea, and this region is drained by two rivers, Amu Darya and Sir Darya. Okay, don't forget, the Turan Plain is drained by two rivers, namely Amu Darya and Sir Darya. Okay, so now let us study the central highlands. Dear students, towards the south of the northern lowland lies the central highlands. So we are going to study about the Central Asia, the central highlands. Dear students, these central highlands are located towards the northern side of towards the northern lowlands, and this Central Asia, these central regions are extensive belts of young fold mountains. Around these central regions there are many young fold mountains and plateaus, and these young fold mountains which are found in the central highlands run from west to east direction. Look at here, there are so many mountains which run from west to east direction. Okay, and all these young fold mountain ranges of Asia, they originate from a single point, from one central point called Pamir Knot. Pamir Knot is the central point from which or from where all the important young fold mountains radiate out or originate. Okay. So dear students, now let us see the Pamir Knot. This is the Pamir Knot from which various mountain ranges are radiated out, various mountain ranges are originated. So towards the west of Pamir Knot there are two important mountains, Hindu Kush and Suleiman. Okay, Hindu Kush and Suleiman are two mountain ranges which lie towards the west of Pamir Knot, and they run towards the west direction. Okay, here is Hindu Kush, which is the west of Pamir Knot. So Hindu Kush, which runs towards the west of Pamir Knot, runs towards the west direction and continues along the Caspian Sea with another name, Alborz Mountain, and lastly it converges in Armenian Knot. Okay. Next one is Suleiman Range. Look at here, another mountain range which is running in the west direction. So this mountain range, Suleiman mountain range, also runs in the west direction, and it is bifurcated or divided into two branches as northern Kirtar and Zagros mountain ranges, and lastly it also converges in Armenian Knot. So don't forget, towards the west of Pamir Knot there are two mountain ranges run in the west direction, namely Hindu Kush and Suleiman, and they converge in Armenian Knot. Okay, and around these regions there are two intermountain plateaux. They are Iranian Plateau and Plateau of Anatolia. Okay. Now let us see the east of Pamir Knot. Dear students, towards the east of Pamir Knot there are five mountain ranges. They are the Himalayas, Karakoram, Kunlun, Altinstag and Tian Shan. So which are the four mountain ranges which run towards the east of Pamir Knot? They are the Himalayas, Karakoram, Kunlun, Altin Tag and Tian Shan. Okay, so these are the 5 mountain ranges. If you look at all these 5 mountain ranges, at the extreme north, Tian Shan is the northernmost range of Pamir Knot, and towards the south of Tian Shan lies Altin Tag and Kunlun mountain ranges. Okay, and Karakoram is located towards the north of Great Himalayas. So MTK2 having 8,611 meter height is also known as Godwin Austen. The second highest peak in the world is located here in Karakoram. Okay, the Great Himalaya range runs towards southeast into northern India and Nepal, and these are the highest mountain ranges in the world, and Mount Everest having the height of 8,848 meter height is the highest peak in the world found in the Himalayas. Okay, so Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Okay, in these regions there are 2 intermountain plateaus. They are Plateau of Tibet and Mongolia Plateau. Okay, there are 2 plateaus, namely the Plateau of Tibet and Mongolia Plateau. Plateau of Tibet is the highest plateau in the world. Therefore, it is called the roof of the world. Don't forget, Plateau of Tibet is called the roof of the world because it is the highest plateau in the world. And in these regions, there are 2 depressions. They are Tarim Basin and Tisedam Basin. These are the 2 lowest depression found in these regions. Okay. So dear students, today we have studied the northern lowlands and the central highlands. Try to watch this video and learn the important mountain ranges and plateaus of these regions. Thank you.